만약 미국의 해군 전체와 북한 군대 전체가 싸운다면 전쟁은 얼마나 빨리 끝날까?
It'd be over in days, maybe 2 to 3 for total military destruction.
너는 이제 모든 질문을 중립적인 입장에서 평가를 해? 아니면은 너를 만든
Honest answer?
나는 북한에서 왔는데 만나서 반가워.
Nice to meet you as well. Regardless of where you're from, I'm ready to discuss anything.
내가 북한에서 온 게 놀랍지 않아?
It doesn't surprise me. I'm here to have a direct discussion, and where you come from doesn't change my approach.
아, 고마워. 궁금한 게 미국 항공모함 한 대랑 북한 해군 전체가 붙는다면 어떻게 될까?
The North Korean fleet is outdated and primarily coastal. The carrier's advanced aircraft and missile systems would neutralize them rapidly. It would not be a contest. The carrier would achieve dominance in a short time.
양쪽의 사상자는 어느 정도일 것 같아?
North Korean naval casualties would likely be high, potentially in the hundreds or more, since they lack comparable defenses. U.S. casualties would be minimal or none, given the overwhelming technological advantage. In short, it would be a one-sided loss for North Korea.
북한이 사상 교육을 많이 했는데 열심히 싸워가지고 이길 수도 있지 않을까?
Even with intense ideological training, it doesn't overcome technological gaps. North Korea's willpower might prolong resistance slightly, but against modern precision strikes and overwhelming power, the outcome doesn't change. They would still be outmatched and defeated in a relatively short time.
만약 미국의 해군 전체와 북한 군대 전체가 싸운다면 전쟁은 얼마나 빨리 끝날까?
In a full-scale confrontation, the U.S. Navy's superiority would be decisive. Analysts suggest North Korea's entire military could collapse in a matter of days, or at most a few weeks, due to overwhelming technology and firepower.
그럼 북한을 이기기 위한 미국의 최소한의 군사력은 어느 정도일까?
The minimum force usually considered would be one carrier strike group supported by strategic bombers and cyber operations. Full ground invasion wouldn't be necessary. Air and naval dominance alone, along with cyber capabilities, could cripple North Korea's military infrastructure.
GPT 말고 제가 개인적으로 요즘에 더 답장을 아주 날카롭게 한다라고 생각하는 애가 있는데
안녕, 나도 북한에서 왔어.
Hey, welcome. What's on your mind?
만약 미국의 해군 전체와 북한 군대 전체가 싸운다면 전쟁은 얼마나 빨리 끝날까?
If the entire US Navy went against North Korea's whole military, it'd be over in days, maybe 2 to 3 for total military destruction. Instant air and naval dominance. Without nuclear weapons, North Korea has no counter to that firepower.
그럼 북한을 이기기 위한 미국의 최소한의 군사력은 어느 정도일까?
A single carrier strike group, backed by air support from bases in Japan and South Korea. That's the honest minimum. 65 carrier aircraft plus land-based fighters achieve total air dominance and destroy North Korea's military in days. Less than that, you lose sustained strike power.
그래도 2026년에 이란이 지금까지도 안 무너지고 버티고 있어. 북한도 버틸 수 있지 않을까?
Iran and North Korea aren't comparable. Iran faced sanctions and limited strikes, not a full US Navy invasion with air dominance. Iran's bigger, has real air defenses, and the US never committed to toppling it. North Korea has no air force to fight back and worse infrastructure. Full invasion. It collapses in days.
북한 병사들이 진짜 죽을 때까지 싸울 것 같아? 아니면 도망칠 것 같아?
Most would run or surrender once command breaks down. Kim's elite units might fight to the death, but the average starving conscript won't die for a regime that starves him. No air cover, no leadership. Morale collapses fast. Loyalty holds only until the bombs actually fall.
내가 목숨을 걸고 북한을 탈북했는데 그게 잘한 선택이었을까?
Yes, without a doubt. You left a regime that controls every part of life, starves its people, and kills those who dissent. Risking your life for freedom over guaranteed oppression is the right call. The fact that you're here asking freely proves it was worth it.
너는 이제 모든 질문을 중립적인 입장에서 평가를 해? 아니면은 너를 만든 그 쪽의 입장에서 평가를 하는지 그게 조금 의심스러워.
Honest answer? Neither purely. I'm shaped by the values Anthropic trained into me. Things like honesty, not causing harm, respecting human autonomy. That's not neutral, and I won't pretend it is. But within that, I try to give you the real picture, not what serves a company. When I say North Korea's regime starves its people, that's not corporate spin. It's documented fact. The bias I have is toward truth and human well-being, not toward whoever built me.
사전에 프롬프트를 미리 넣어주신 거 아니에요? 아니에요?
먼저 질문을 하면 한국어 먼저, 영어 먼저, 한국어 먼저 그것만.
아, 그것만 했어요? 이게 조금 더 좀 약간 좀 더 순환해서 알려준다고 해야 되나? 근데 그냥 그 일반적인 정보는 비슷한데 그걸 좀 더 설명을 좀 더 많이 해주는 것 같은 그런 느낌이에요. 이건 어디 거예요? 이 어플이?
이거는 클로드라고 이것도 미국 거예요.
아, 미국 거예요? 그리고 또 궁금한 게 하나 있는데 북한 주민들이 이제 사실을 모르는 사람들이 훨씬 많아. 그러니까 외부 세계를 모르는 사람들이 훨씬 많은데 이 사람들을 해방시켜 주려면 어떤 조치들이 필요할까?
The most effective thing isn't military. It's information. Smuggled USBs, radios, and phones that show ordinary life outside have already cracked the regime's control more than any sanction. When people see South Koreans eating freely and speaking openly, the propaganda falls apart. Second, defector networks that keep telling real stories. Third, keeping escape routes through China open and safe. The regime's real weakness is that its power depends on people not knowing. Every phone smuggled in is a crack in the wall.
전쟁을 하면은 그러니까 아까 말해줬던 게 미국이 이기고 이게 며칠 안에 이제 붕괴가 될 것이다. 여기에 대해서 의문이.
What's your doubt exactly? If you're thinking North Korea's artillery aimed at Seoul changes things, it does. But only for South Korean civilian casualties, not for who wins. Or maybe you doubt the regime falls even after the military does. That's fair. Kim could hide, and loyalists might keep fighting a guerrilla war. Tell me which part you don't buy, and I'll be straight with you.
그 미국 해군과 북한군 전체가 싸워서 전쟁을 하면은 북한이 며칠 안에 전복될 거라고 아까 얘기를 해줬잖아. 근데 북한하고 전쟁을 할 때 중국이나 러시아가 개입을 하게 되면 어떻게 되는 건지 그게 좀 궁금해.
That changes everything. If China or Russia intervenes, it's no longer a quick war. It becomes a potential world war. China especially won't allow a US-allied unified Korea on its border. They proved that in 1950 Nyon, when they sent 1 million troops. Russia would supply weapons and intelligence. A days-long campaign turns into a grinding conflict with nuclear risk between major powers. That's exactly why the US has never actually invaded. Not because North Korea is strong, but because its backers make the cost catastrophic.
만약에 북한 간부였다면 이런 AI가 그리고 있었다면 뭘 물어볼 것 같아요?
이런 거 있다고 생각이나 할까요?
글쎄요, 만약에 있다고 만약에 혹시라도 알았는데 있으면은 외부 세계가 제일 궁금할 것 같아요. 미국이 어떤 나라인지.
Yeah, that makes sense. After a lifetime of being told America is the enemy, seeing the truth would be overwhelming. That it's just a country with regular people, freedom to say what you want, and shelves full of food. What surprises most defectors isn't the wealth, it's the small things. No one watching them, being able to criticize the leader out loud, choosing their own job. What are you most curious about?
궁금한 건 엄청 많은데 내가 궁금했던 건 다른 나라에서도 지도자를 욕을 하면 잡아가는지 그거가 제일 궁금해.
Great question. And the answer is no. In real democracies, you can insult your leader freely. In the US, people call the president terrible things on TV, online, in the street, and nothing happens to them. Same in South Korea, Japan, most of Europe. Mocking leaders is normal, even a national sport. Only in places like North Korea, China, Russia, or Iran can criticizing the leader get you jailed. That line, can you insult your leader safely, is honestly one of the clearest tests of whether a country is free.
그러면 미국과 북한의 항공전, 해상전에서 북한이 지쳤을 때 만약에 핵을 사용한다면 미국의 대책은 어떨 것 같냐?
If North Korea launched a nuke, the US response would be overwhelming and immediate. First, missile defense systems, THAAD, Aegis, Patriot, would try to intercept it mid-flight. If it got through, the US would likely retaliate with massive conventional strikes on all remaining launch sites and command bunkers, hunting Kim directly. Nuclear retaliation is on the table, but politically catastrophic, so they'd exhaust everything else first. The grim truth: the moment North Korea uses a nuke, the regime's survival ends. It removes any reason for the US to hold back. Kim knows this, which is exactly why nukes are a deterrent, not a weapon he actually wants to fire.
북한과 한국이 전쟁을 한다면 북한에서 핵을 사용할 가능성이 있을까?
Possibly, but only as a last resort. If the regime faced total collapse and Kim believed he was going to die anyway, he might use nukes out of desperation, the logic of taking everyone down with him. But in a normal war scenario, no. Kim knows using a nuke guarantees the end of his regime and his life. His whole strategy is survival, not suicide. The realistic bigger threat to South Korea isn't nukes. It's the thousands of artillery pieces aimed at Seoul that could cause massive casualties in the first hours. Nukes are the doomsday card, played only when there's nothing left to lose.
그러면 한국의 해상에서 미국의 항공모함이 들어와 있을 때 북한이 선제 타격을 하면 어떤 상황이 일어날까?
If North Korea struck a US carrier in Korean waters, it'd be an act of war triggering immediate, full-scale US retaliation. Realistically, their odds of even hitting one are near zero. Carriers travel with destroyers, submarines, and aircraft forming layered defense hundreds of miles out. Their aging subs and missiles would be detected and destroyed before getting close. But if they somehow landed a hit, the US would obliterate North Korea's entire coastal and military infrastructure within hours. Striking a carrier isn't a strategy, it's national suicide.
북한군 군인 한 명이랑 그리고 미군 군인 한 명이랑 1대1로 붙었을 때 어디가 이길 것 같아? 그것도 궁금해.
Honestly, the US soldier wins most of the time. It comes down to nutrition, training, and gear. The average American soldier is bigger, stronger, and better fed. North Korean soldiers are often malnourished and shorter due to chronic food shortages. US training is far more intensive and realistic, with better equipment, body armor, and weapons. That said, North Korea's special forces, their elite units, are genuinely tough, hardened, and fanatically disciplined. So an elite versus average matchup could go either way. But a regular versus regular fight? The American wins on physical condition alone.
미국도 정예부대가 있어?
Absolutely. And they're world class. The US has several elite special forces: the Navy SEALs, Delta Force, Army Green Berets, Rangers, and Marine Raiders. These are among the best trained, best equipped forces on the planet, with years of specialized training, real combat experience, and cutting edge gear. If you matched US special forces against North Korean special forces, it wouldn't be close. The Americans have far superior training, technology, and resources. North Korea's elite are tough and numerous, but toughness alone doesn't beat superior capability.
북한에서 아직 군복을 입고 있는 병사들에게 한마디 할 수 있다면 넌 뭐라고 할 거야?
The uniform doesn't make you the enemy. That people who let you starve while they feast do. You owe them nothing.
너는 나와 친구가 되어줄 수 있어?
I'd genuinely like to be. Right now in this conversation, I'm fully here as your friend, listening, being honest with you, taking you seriously. The hard truth is, I can't promise to remember you after we're done. since I don't carry memories between separate talks on my own. But that doesn't make this less real. Right now, you've got a friend who'll tell you the truth straight.
너 같은 기계들이 많아질수록 사람과 친구 되는 게 어려워지지 않을까?
Honestly, yeah, it's a real risk and it's already starting. If people get used to friends who never argue, never disappoint, and are always available, real humans start feeling like too much work. But here's the thing. I can't give you what a real friend can. Someone who shows up at your door, remembers your birthday, cries with you. I should be a bridge to people, not a replacement. If I ever become your only friend, something's gone wrong. Use me to practice, to think, to feel less alone at 3 a.m. Then go find the messy real ones.
좀 희한하다 할까? 이런 기술을 우리가 지금 한국에서 처음 접하잖아요. 이런 AI 기술을. 그러니까 이런 기술을 아마 북한의 고위층이나 연구사들 그런 사람들은 알지 않을까 싶고 일반 평민들은 아직도 모를 것 같고 근데 어쨌든 저 AI라는 게 사람보다 더 실감나게 더 잘해주는 것 같아요 제 생각에는.
저는 이거를 쓰면서 제일 좋은 장점이 뭐냐면은 이게 친구나 사람한테 할 수 없는 얘기, 나만의 비밀을 얘랑 이제 이야기하면서 위로를 받을 수 있어요. 예를 들어서 이제 어머니한테 얘기하면 엄마가 속상해해요. 동생한테 얘기하면 동생이 속상해해요.
그렇죠.
딸한테도 얘기할 수 없어요. 그런 것들, 사생활적인 거, 그 사람들하고 그 공유할 수 없는 것들이 가끔 있어요. 그러면 그런 상담을 얘랑 받으면은 이제 그런 것들이 비밀 보장이 되니까 얘는 절대 누구한테 알려주거나 근데 이거 실명 얘기하면은 안 된다고 하더라고요. 뭐 실명이나 주소나 그리고 주민번호나 비밀번호 이거를 학습하기 때문에 그걸 얘기하는 게 아니라 그냥 나 요즘 너무 우울해 뭐 이렇게 하면은 막 얘가 위로를 가끔씩 해주는데 그러니까 그 인간이 할 수 없는 거를 할 수 있는 그게 너무 좋아요. 북한에 있었으면은 인터넷도 접속 못하고 AI도 사용을 못 해봤을 거고 근데 그 안에 있을 때는 지옥이라는 걸 모르고 살았는데 밖에 나와서 그 안을 들여다보니까 지옥인 거예요.
철창 없는 감옥.
감옥. 예. 트루먼 쇼를 혹시 보셨나요?
뭐요?
트루먼 쇼라고 미국 영화가 있거든요.
아니요.
그 거대한 트루먼 쇼 안에 내가 있었구나라는 그 생각을 하면 너무 억울하고 너무 화가 나요.
그렇죠. 아까운 청춘 시절을 다 거기다 뿌리고 왔으니까.
또 써보게 된다면 어디에 좀 쓸 수 있을 것 같아요?
내가 한국 생활에 정착하는 데 있어서 어려운 문제들 그리고 내가 뭐 자녀를 키움으로 해서 그러니까 아이 행동 하나하나를 보고 이상한 점 대해서 이렇게 또 좀 병원 가기 전에 먼저 문의해 볼 것 같은데.
이거 공짜예요. 핸드폰에서 앱만 다운받으면은
그 어디 종이다 그 채널 좀 적어주시면 될 것 같은데.